Good day, everybody. This is your host, Invincible. Today, I will be showing you some Deep.io. Let's go. Okay, everybody. Deep.io is a game where you're a tank and you attempt to kill every other tank. I'm going to be playing FFA. I haven't played in a long time, but I think I still remember the premise of the game. Alternate between upgrading bullet damage and bullet speed first. Invest free points in bullet damage and bullet penetration first. That way you will be able to you'll be able to one-shot. I think you might be able to one-shot I think you're actually able to one-shot the triangles if you do that. Then get a lot of reload. Max out reload. The next thing you should do is max out reload. Reload is really important because as a sniper, reload is a really important aspect of the game. Oh well, I just died. You're gonna be dying is part of the game, and it's gonna happen to you a lot while you're low level. In fact, that's existed in almost every game. The high level people will be constantly killing you. Like every 5 seconds, you're gonna get killed at the low levels. But that was intended in the game's design. Trust me. So we're gonna be upgrading bullet pen again, but since I feel like playing sniper, we're gonna go into bullet speed. At the low levels, all you can really do is spin around and pray that people don't kill you. Seriously, that's all you can really do. But these purple things give tons of points, and I mean tons. So yeah, make sure to upgrade those if you ever get the chance. They give so many points that it's almost ridiculous. So I'm now a sniper. I'm going to keep... as a sniper, you should keep auto fire on until you have... Yeah, you should keep auto fire... we hate rammers, though. We got killed by a sniper. Yeah. Don't expect any strategy to make you totally invincible at the game. The guy I just killed seriously could have done better. I literally just killed him with one bullet. Wow. We're going to be trying to hunt some people. Hopefully we can kill this guy called ASS. Looks like we have some decent leaders. It's number 1 and 2 are very close in score. It's almost like a score race between those guys. We're going to be maxing bullet speed next. This is all part of our strategy. The one thing I've never really understood about YouTube is that all the popular channels, everyone just like watches their content, but they're not even very good at the games they play. Seriously, go check out a bunch of videos on Copter, the game that I'm an expert at. That's the game I'm best at. Check out a bunch of people's vids on that. Most people aren't very good at it. And even videos on deep. I'm not the best at deep myself. I'm decent, but not great. The one thing I don't like about this is that unlike Copter IO, there is no bullets do can penetrate have to penetrate through each other. If they make contact, then only the stronger bullet will survive. All right, now that we have very powerful and single bullets, we're gonna want to turn off auto fire to make our bullets, because auto fire gives away where we are. Auto fire gives away where we are, and the one thing we want is someone who knows where we are. We're trying to beg for mercy. I don't know if he wants to give mercy. No. You don't have, like most games, you don't have much control. If no one wants to give you mercy, you don't really get mercy. But luckily, this time I'm going to be playing a very, very dangerous build. Disclaimer, do not play this build unless you are willing to get killed a lot, and I mean a lot, a lot. Pound. God, yeah. This build definitely has its strong side. I will admit that this build definitely has a strong side. Essentially, the way you play this build is that you just get up close and personal with players, and then if you are better at this game than I am, then you will actually be successful. But holy bleep, yeah, you're gonna get killed a lot unless you can really fight these guys off. And fighting when you're low level is, oh wait, I accidentally opened up another tab while I was playing. Oh my gosh. All right, so now I've showed you the basics of this game. Now I'm going to be trying out Maze. I think I'll play Maze. Maze is a game mode where that's the exact same as normal, except you're fighting in a maze. In Maze, strategies like drone, in general, strategies with drone aren't as good in Maze as they are in. I mean, certain parts of the map make people who use drones basically overpowered, but other parts of the map make them like totally trash. Yeah, one of the main things I don't get about YouTube is why certain people are popular and others aren't. Like, in theory, on YouTube, the best person should be the most popular, right? But no, look at Sunday and Jerome. Jerome is don't he's gonna. I know this is quite mean, but Jerome is pretty bad at Risk. Let's just put it that way. He doesn't even play the real game. He plays Risk factions instead of Risk Global Domination. And Sunday did a couple of vids on this game. He's even worse than most people are. But unfortunately, you really can't figure out when you're going to be backing into a corner. Yeah, that's the flaw with Maze. Now I'm going to show you a game called Tag. This game, you level up really, really fast. Like, really fast. So you can join midway of other people's games and you'll be leveling up really, really fast. You get extra points from destroying everything because they want people to level up super fast. So this is a good build if you're sick of farming and you just want to, get some really, really fast points. Look, this will probably give me like 7 levels alone. No, not 7, but it gave me a good and a decent amount of levels. As green, we have the most players, but that doesn't stop other teams from trying to make a comeback. Once a team has 2 people left, they're screwed. We're going to be playing as snipers because of their heavy because snipers do very heavy damage. Seriously, guys, you should seriously just look at how much damage snipers do. Holy. Red might not have very many players. They're almost as strong as green now, but they do have very high level players. So yeah, since bullet penetration is part of this game, yeah, we're basically just gonna be running. Wow, we just took a ton of damage. All right, it's very, very hard to play like this, but let's play match gun, get a ton of bullet speed, a little bit of pen, and open fire. This is how it's done, guys. You're going to be making tons of points this way. You're only real because you fire bullets, just so many of them that you basically just overwhelm everyone else. And at the rate that machine guns fire, I understand why this is a very popular build. The only major problem you have is that you have tons of recoil and and it's very common to accidentally push yourself into objects. Look, we're almost level 30. Red has really made a comeback. Now they're the leading guy, and I'm on red. So yeah, I'm going to look at my builds. If I stay as machine gunner, then I can become a sprayer at level 45, but at the same time, I do want to become a streamliner, so I have to go become a gunner. Gunners and streamliners are basically the bullet spammer of this game. Think about, they're essentially gunners. I'll compare all the tanks to Copter IO tanks. So gunners are basically the equivalent. Gunners, let's just say it. Let me just put it this way: gunners are the equivalent of fast guns in Copter IO, and streamliners are even stronger than gunners. However, we will want some movement speed to combat our insane recoil. Oh wow, green has made a counter comeback where you come back from a position where the other team had made a comeback. So yeah, being one of the only players left on red, we're gonna need all the help we can get. But luckily, I'm gonna be leveling up very, very, very fast, and I'm almost maxed actually. But there's that. We will be taking. We're gonna be taking enormous amounts of damage. The only real thing we have to defend ourselves is these are bullets. As gunners, we are absolute garbage against overlords. Overlords are the premier drone class in this game. They absolutely shred through gunners. We basically don't stand a chance against anything overlordish. But luckily, overlord drones can be easily combated. The one flaw with overlords is that you can rush overlords like this, like so. However, overlords, in terms of 1v1, overlords outclass our tank in almost every way. Here, let's see if I can get a kill. There are only 2 players on blue. And yeah, now there are 3 players on blue. I'm now a member of blue. I want to become a snipper. I'm gonna upgrade reload first so I can farm these stuff. I normally would upgrade bullet speed first, but considering that we're playing in a very, very small in tag where leveling up is super duper easy, we're going to want tons and tons of reload. But green is closing in on us. Now we're a member of green. As you can see, you're going to be changing sides a lot in this game. in tag. However, you will be gaining point in tag. You gain like triple points, I think. So yeah, one kill can bring you to 45 almost instantly. Just getting one kill against like a level 20 can bring you to 45. JK. Like if you kill a guy at level 30, it'll bring you to level 45 near semi instantly. Purple is now emerging as a threat to green. I would be better if I weren't so laggy. This is an overlord maneuvering trick where the overlord sends all of his drones out, then pulls them back in. This is one of the most notorious overlord manipulation tricks, and overlords have done this trick for years. Like if you don't know about this trick, then you're then you're considered an outcast in the deep IO community. Overlords have been doing this for years. I normally play Copter IO, but I wasn't really getting any views on that. Oh, nice. I actually got a kill. Time to get a bunch of reload. Copter IO is seriously an underrated game. Basically, it's one of the best IO games. So yeah, if you're the type of person that still plays IO games these days, Copter IO is one of the most underrated IO games. IO games are underrated in general. Even Deep IO, which is the second most popular IO game, isn't that popular. So yeah, you're gonna get kills like that. But unfortunately, sometimes you just have to know when to play, defensively. Because you will get overrun if you don't play the game extremely defensively. And if you get overrun, then you will be in trouble. Floor Gang is basically the guy that's carrying red. But luckily, I'm on his side because I'm also red. The reason he's carrying red is because he's a freaking streamliner and he basically mows everyone else down. Couldn't he let me get that kill? It's like points don't even matter to him because there's no score in this in tag. People mostly play tag. The whole point of tag is that a lot of people like tag because you always get the feeling that you're on the winning team. Because if you think about it, every single person wins in tag because they're all on the winning team at the end of the game. So it's a pretty nice feeling if you like winning. And considering that like most people like winning, play tag. One of the best Overlord. Anti-Ram is one of the most famous builds for Overlord. Oh, Overseer, Overlord. Oh crap! I thought that those were normal drones. All right, looks like we're on purple. We're gonna suicide on this red guy. We're gonna let him kill us so that we can join red. We want to be part of red. The reason we want to be part of red is because we want to carry red. We're gonna be the guy that basically just totally carries red. However, we don't do very much damage at the time being. So our number one trick in PvP is called run. The reason lots of people play Twin is because it's basically double damage. I think like there's a small damage reduction, but almost double damage. Who just doesn't like, doubling their damage. Anyways, purple is dominating this game of tag. We can all see that. I think there's an achievement. I'm going to go become a classic. I am going to go get myself a nice old-fashioned kill. Turn on auto fire. I'm charging into the front lines. All right. playing as a rammer, it's really one of the main things that rammer players do is they charge the front lines. Oh wait, I didn't realize that that was a purple guy right there. I'm gonna charge red. Mhm. But this is why I'm gonna be the sneaky guy that sneaks up on the red player. I'm gonna be sneaky. We got a kill to get. A good way of getting kills. I remember when green was actually dominating this game, like completely dominating. Now that we're super fleet, we're gonna go try to become a machine gun. Hopefully we can get tons of kills. Yeah, the main job of a rammer in team games is to run straight into the enemy gunfire and hope that they actually win it for their team. Yeah, that's essentially the main job as a rammer, to run straight into enemy gunfire. I repeat, to run straight into enemy gunfire. Now, another game mode I have to show you is called Survival. This is a game mode where if you die, you're dead. 5 more players needed. Well, I'm bored. Time to show you Domination. This is essentially a game where you try to dominate all 4 places. So there are 4 quadrants, and you try to dominate the dominator in each quadrant. If you dominate the dominator, then if you dominate all 4 dominators, then your team wins. Generally, the best strategy to play for is either side. One of the best strategies to play for. Yeah. Never run to the enemy side unless you're attacking a dominator. And dominators, by God, they are tough. There are 2 ways you can play this game. You can either play as a defender, where you just stand right next to your dominator trying to help defend it, or you can play the game as an attacker, which is how I like to play, and personally how I think you guys should all play. This means that you go and rush the enemy's dominators. It's really risky. Dominators do regen health, just not as fast as most other tanks. So rushing dominators is one of the riskiest things in this game. However, it must be done if you want to take an enemy dominator. No, if you're willing to sacrifice your own life, then you can finish off an enemy dominator. Right now, I am doing one of the most dangerous things that you can do when you're trying to conquer a dominator. Be the guy in the very front when you're low level. Don't try to be the guy. Another old thing is to spawn camp people's bases. That's another thing people used to do in the old days of playing this game, but spawn camping bases no longer works because there's something called base drones that basically shred you to pieces if you try to camp someone's base. Honestly, though, the professionals even rush into people's base even with all the base drones. So yeah, if you're gonna AFK, stand right in the middle of all the base drones so that they'll basically be your personal guardians and it'll be super duper hard to kill you. But enough said. We're going to be now making our grand transformance. We're going to transform, but we don't want to transform right away because if we transform too early, then we won't be very powerful. So we're going to click ignore, and we're only going to do it once we're about level 30. That way we can upgrade directly to overseer, and we won't have to play as the bad sniper. Personally, anti-ram is one of the strongest builds in the whole game. Oh yeah, I just got a big point kill. BPK is big point kills are really important in this game. We got honestly the basic normal tank actually is the way the game is intended where you're supposed to play, or at least you're supposed to play as the normal tank, although most people don't. The reason the normal tank is the most balanced tank in the game. If you have any disagreements with anything you said in this video, type it in the chat. Comments from noobs will be 100% ignored. Thank you.